Alright people, welcome back to another YouTube video, and yes, you have read the title correctly, so I am leaving PureGym, and today I just wanted to do a video going over why, and it'll be kind of just going over the benefits of what I'm going to be doing, the disadvantages, the drawbacks, etc. So yeah guys, let's get straight into it. So yeah, I mean, yesterday I sent out an email to all of my one-to-one PT clients, and it was a pretty tough email, to be honest with you. The process has kind of been going on for quite a while now. Like, I've planned to do this for a very long time, and ever since kind of my move away from Milton Keynes as well, it's kind of been at the forefront of my mind even more. And if I'm going to do it, I think now is really the best time for me to actually do it. Of course, it's an uncomfortable move, and I've been at PureGym for over 3 years at this point. It would be easy for me to kind of just stay at PureGym, stay with what I know, not really expand, not really do what I want to really do. But I feel like in every situation where you're going to grow, as cliche as it sounds, you're going to have to get uncomfortable. At the other side of that, there's going to be a major benefit for you. You're going to grow, you're going to change, you're going to be better as a person, as a coach, or whatever it is that you're in, whatever field that you're in. I essentially have started the process of, if current one-to-one clients want to stay, they'd have to go online, or of course they can leave, which obviously would be a shame. So I want to take you through the journey that I've been through with PureGym. Probably sure that there's a few coaches that actually watch my videos and they might want to consider doing this move, or they might want to see kind of what the process is. And yeah, it's always good to kind of hear it from somebody who they might be able to relate to. I started PureGym in 2019 April, and I actually started at PureGym Bletchley as soon as it opened, and that was really beneficial because I essentially was in the door first. And when you're in a fresh gym, there's no real competition with other PTs. I've spoken about this in other videos before, but there's no major competition from established PTs already in the gym. It's really just a case of, if you're in the gym every day and you speak to everybody, you're present, people see your face, you're teaching classes, you'll get a client base. So I was basically that gym floor PT, PureGym, doing hours for the gym. Initially it was 15 hours a week, and then it dropped down to 12, but it was essentially just 3 shifts. And in those shifts you'll do classes, etc., in return to be able to train your clients. The good thing about obviously training or working out of a PureGym is you get a lot of exposure to people. Prior to kind of the pandemic and the lockdown, it had close to 4,000 members, and if we're talking about a gym where we only had like 5-6 PTs, that's a lot of members per PT. So in terms of exposure for you to get clients, there's plenty to go around. I would say if you're somebody who is wanting to get into personal training, you're wanting to get into the industry, I think getting yourself in a commercial gym is probably going to be one of the best things that you can do for your career in fitness, because it gives you a lot of exposure and it puts you in front of a lot of people. And whether you like it or not, part of the job is you're gonna have to get in front of people. It's just how it is. It got to a point where I got quite busy with personal training, and I began to reduce the amount of shifts that I was doing. And essentially what you can do there is you can pay the gym a bit of money in return for taking away a shift. And then eventually I got down to rent, where essentially you pay the gym £630 a month, which a lot of people don't like the idea of. But again, I think because of the exposure, the marketing, your personal trainer profile being up in the gym, you're up on PureGym's website, it's pretty reasonable for kind of what you receive. And if you're, let's say you just start personal training and you go to a small studio, where this small studio's only got 200 members and you've got quite a few more PTs, and you haven't got that same marketing, you kind of just walk in as a self-employed PT, it's going to be tough for you. It's going to be a lot tougher. Of course there was a lockdown, so I was personal training for a year. We went into a lockdown. I was pretty busy by this point, and quite a few clients obviously had to go online, but I did lose quite a few one-to-one PT clients. It is what it is. But I kind of developed my online coaching business. I invested in some business mentoring. I just became a better coach. I expanded my knowledge. Lockdown ends, we go back to the gym, and as soon as we get back to the gym, business picks up even more, and I started paying rent fees, etc. Moved away, And obviously now as well I have to travel into the gym, so that accumulates petrol prices and whatnot. So all in all, in terms of like overheads and how much I'm spending to actually just be in the gym still as a kind of self-employed PT, it's like over £1,000 in terms of what I'm spending on rent and petrol, which is more than what I pay towards rent for the flat that I'm living in. So it's, when you think about it, like the overheads are quite expensive. Yeah, I had been kind of developing a plan to kind of leave PureGym for quite a while, and it was just a case of just having enough online clientele, and also being able to manage my expenses. So why am I wanting to do it? What are the benefits of online coaching? First and foremost, it allows me to actually expand my business. I'm going to be able to work with more people. I found that when I got to a certain point with one-to-one sessions, it was very easy for me to get burnt out. It was very easy for me to feel like I'm just doing an hour with somebody, next hour, and it's very easy to almost burn yourself out, and not really be able to give everything to the client that you're having the session with. So obviously I don't have to be at the gym at a certain time, I don't have to be at a certain place at a certain time. It gives you a little bit more freedom. It gives me a little bit more time back. It allows me to spend more time with my girlfriend, my family. Yeah, it just works a lot better for myself, and it's where I want my business to go in the future, to be honest with you. One thing I also noticed as well, and it's not all of my PT clients, a lot of people who invest in personal training think that the session they're getting is everything, whereas I believe that pretty much all my online clients take everything seriously. The nutrition, expenditure, supplementation, they ask questions, the check-in process, everything is just a little bit more serious, rather than kind of thinking that a session a week and that hour with me is going to take your physique from here to here. I do think that PTing can be valuable for people who have never really stepped foot in a gym, that have absolutely no idea how to move, how exercise really works. They have no basis of where to even start. That's not the audience that I want to work with. The time that I'm going to have available from not personal training in the gym, it's going to allow me to produce better content. It's going to actually allow me to be a better coach, to make better investments. It's going to give me that time that I need to actually just work on my craft. If you're a personal trainer and you're wanting to make that transition from personal training on the gym floor to going online, you have to kind of begin establishing an online presence whilst you're doing personal training, and helping as many people as you can online, creating as many conversations as you can online, and really knowing your audience, and providing content that actually helps the people that you actually want to help. I think having that gym floor experience helps. I believe that having that experience behind me has helped me loads. It helped me loads in terms of just having that experience with working with people, and just communicating with people, understanding certain problems when it comes to fitness. I think that can only really have happened when you've got that experience behind you. So I'll be having one more month with my one-to-one personal training clients, and then those that want to transfer over will be transferred over. And then from the 1st of August, I will be an online coach, which is pretty crazy. I am very, very, very ready to accept the challenge, and I'm very excited as well, and I think that's the main thing. So if you have any questions, drop a comment below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. I've also now got myself a TikTok. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.